The image provided is a line graph that gives information about the user growth of Facebook and Twitter in 2010 to 2020. While the x-axis talk about the year between 2010 to 2020, the y-axis talk about users in millions. It is evidence that Twitter, at the minimum value in 2011 at zero point 0.2 billion and highest in 2020 at 1.5 billion users, while 2012 the user is zero point 0.5 billion. Overall, this image describes the user.
The picture is a line chart that gives information about user growth of Facebook and Twitter. It is evident on the image that the blue line is for Facebook while the green line is for Twitter. Furthermore, for Facebook, the highest value is from 2014, which has 2.5, and the lowest value is from 2020, which has only 0.5. And for Twitter, the highest value is from 2010, which has 1.5, and the lowest value is from 2012, which has 0.3. Overall, the picture shows about user growth of Facebook and Twitter.
From graph give information about user growth of Facebook and Twitter in 2010 to 2020, while the x-axis talks about different years from 2010 to 2020, and the y-axis represents users in billions. Overall, it is clear from the graph that the figure is decreased over the years and fluctuated significantly. Most striking feature is that the figure for Facebook is the highest in 2020 and the reaching highest. On the other hand, the lowest point was recorded in 2010. It is clear that, in conclusion, the graph provides a clear overview of the title.
The line graph is give information about user growth of Facebook and Twitter in 2010 and 2020. In the axis represent the information about user in millions, 5 millions to 2.5 millions, and the y-axis represent the information about years 2010 and 2020. And there are two categories, Facebook and Twitter. The highest position in 2014-2016 in Facebook, which is covered by 2.5 billions, and the lowest position in 2010-2012, which is covered by 5 millions in Twitter. Overall, the line graph is very informative and give me information about Facebook and Twitter.
The picture gives us the information about the user growth of Facebook and Twitter since 2010 to 2020. It is clear from the graph that there are number of years on the x-axis and there are number of users in billions on the y-axis. In 2015, there was a highest number of users in Facebook with the value of around 2.5 billion, and the lowest was in 2010 with the value of just around 1 billion. The highest number of users is in 2020 for Twitter's, which value is around 1.5 billion, and the lowest is in 2011 with value of zero point 0.1 billion. Overall, it shows the information.
The line graph gives information about a user growth of Facebook and Twitter 2010 to 2020. The x-axis represent years and the y-axis represent users in billions. The image include different colors, different years, and different percentages from 0.5 to 2.5%. The blue color shows Facebook and the green color shows Twitter. Firstly, 2010 both ratios are around 1.0 to 1.5, and 2012 both ratios around 0.5 to 1.5%. Moreover, 2014 its ratios around 1.0 to 2.5, which is the highest value of the line graph, and 2018 both ratios around 2.5 to 2.0. The highest factor is 2.5 and the lowest factor is only 0.5%. To sum up, the image gives the information about the use.
The following line graph gives the information about the user growth of Facebook and Twitter in the year of 2010 and 2020. From the picture, it can be seen that the value for Facebook in 2012 is 1.5, and the rate for Facebook user in 2014 is little high, that is 2%. And the value highest that is shown by the Facebook user in 2016 is 2.5, and the lowest one presented in 2010, that was 0.5. Overall, the image provides the great information about the Twitter and Facebook user in the year of 2010, 12, 18, 16, 2014.
The given line graph provides information about the user growth of Facebook and Twitter from 2010 till 2020. The highest number of Facebook users is on 2015, which is almost 2.5 billion, whereas the lowest is on 2019, which is around 1.1 million. Similarly, for the use of Twitter, the highest is shown in 2020, which is almost 1.5 billion, whereas the lowest is shown in 2011, which is almost 0.2 million. Overall, the picture speaks about the user growth of Facebook and Twitter.
This picture is a line graph that talks about user growth of Facebook and Twitter in the year 2010 to 2020. In the year 2012, the Twitter has zero point 0.5 users in billions, while in 2014 it goes higher into more than 1 billion, which is higher. The highest can be seen in the year 2020, which has almost 1.5 billion users. While in Facebook, the highest is in the year of 2014, which is almost 2.5, while the lowest is in 2018. Overall, this is the user growth which varies over time.
The image provided is line graph that gives us information about user growth of Facebook and Twitter from year 2010 to 2020. The x-axis represents year from 2010 to 2020 and the y-axis shows user in billion from zero point 0.5 to 2.5, where blue line is denoted as Facebook and green as Twitter. In 2010, the value of Facebook is 1 billion and the value of Twitter is about 1.2 billion, and in 2020 the value of Facebook is increasing, which is about 2 billion, and the value of Twitter is decreasing, which is about 1.2 billion. Overall, it is about user growth.
The image is mainly about the user growth of Facebook and Twitter in 2010 to 2022. Firstly, it describes the Facebook in blue line and it also describes the Twitter in green lines. Secondly, it gives information about the different years just like 2010, 2012 and 2014. Moreover, it gives information of the users from 0.1, 1.0, 1.5, 2.0 and 2.5. Lastly, it's also described the highest and lowest value and different types of colors. I think it is enough. Thank you so much.
The line graph shows the information about user growth of Facebook and Twitter, in which data has been calibrated in numbers. Additionally, x-axis shows year from 2010 to 2020, and y-axis shows user in millions from 0.5 to 2.5. Moreover, it is crystal clear that data was maximum for Facebook in year 2015, which was 2.5, and it is minimum for year 2010, which was above 0.5. In conclusion, the image shows upward trend and the graph was gradually increasing.
The title of the given image is User Growth of Facebook and Twitter. It is a line graph and the horizontal line represents year and the vertical line shows user in billion from 0.5 to 2.5. According to this line graph, the user growth of Facebook is maximum in 2015 and it is minimum in 2019 with around 1 billion. With respect to Twitter, in 2010, the data given is around 1.5, whereas in 2012 the data given is around 1.5.